done grabbed me a new hobby. Martial arts with the wooden stick. Really like my arm exercise. I used to have the weight bar that you do this, so I started doing it with the stick. Greetings, everybody. We're going to do this stretch before we get on the bottle of candle. I started this yesterday, swinging my stick around. Can y'all see me? Grand Rising, everybody. So I've been practicing my stick. Can y'all see it? Doing this. Greetings, everybody. We're going to do this before. We're going to do this before getting that balance on both sides. Can exercise. It's cold out. I need to crack this door. I'm already getting heated with this hat on my head. Greetings, everybody. I'm already getting heated. So first, I'm gonna warm up my legs for a minute, right quick. Greetings. Let me warm up my legs for a minute. Get a couple of, yeah, that cold air is still. My windows got ice in them, y'all. On the inside. On the inside. My ice. My windows got ice on them. And the inside. I did this yesterday, so I'm already, can y'all see me? I'm already kind of sore because I did it yesterday for almost an hour. Y'all don't even know why. I mean, I did it yesterday for an hour before I even got on yesterday and did the candle. So, yeah, that cold air done stiffed my ass right back up, y'all. I was doing the splits and everything yesterday on both sides. I can feel this leg tighten back up. So let me get a little couple of stretches in. Relax these quads, these hamstrings. Boy, did that leg, let me put it down. That leg really got stiff. Hold up. Okay. I like to do this swing too. I added a swing to it, kind of like how you roll your hips on the ground. I said, you know what? Let me teach myself some martial arts with a wooden stick. I had another one, but I couldn't find it, and I don't know what I did with it. I don't know if I threw it away or what, but I think I threw it away. Reflexology on the toes. Connect to the face. I showed y'all my reflexology poster before, a long time ago. It's how I ground my crown like this. Cat. Stretch that back. Ah, okay. I don't want to pull nothing. Let's go. Balance. Greetings, everybody. Hotep. Snowing out there. Right brain, left brain. Can y'all see? Y'all need some light? I did my Chinese balls yesterday. I'm almost good going in reverse, y'all, on both hands. I'll show y'all that too. Y'all can see. Here we go. I used to have a 25-pound, I think 20 or 25, 15-pound weight bar. I got rid of it. So I'm gonna use this in my body weight. Just to bring balance to both sides. Oh. Left leg. Greetings. Greetings. I've been doing the splits, y'all, since I was a little bitty girl, probably. Still can do it at my age. But my legs a little tight. Out of the ballpark. Hit my elbow. That's why you practice with a stick first. Ooh, got my nose open. Form of martial arts with a wooden stick. Get my leg. Hit my calf. Helicopter. I'm gonna call this the helicopter. My wrist. And kick my butt. My goal is not to hit myself. Not to hit myself at all. How many minutes have I been doing this yet? 16? Good 20 minutes. That leg is stiff this morning, y'all. I was further down yesterday. That damn thing at? Oh, my calf. That arm needs some work. There we go. Control. It's all about control. There we go. Head. Clean off. Legs. think this is the last side I gotta do. I must say I was much limber yesterday. Oh. Water almost gone. Greetings. How many minutes is that? 30 minutes, we good now. We good. We did 30 minutes. Yay. Yay. We did 30 minutes. Ah! And I'm sweating with this hat on my head. The door is cracking. I'm still sweating. I'm still sweating. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Let me get down here. Let's do a fish pose or some kind of pose. Get my big butt in the air. We'll see. Ooh. Here we go. We're gonna roll it back, y'all. Let me roll my ankles first. Let me roll my ankles. Martial arts with some Kemetic yoga. Bruce Lee. Jet. That was a good spine alignment. Hold on. This one. Crack your back. Crack your back. I ain't did this in years. Don't try that at home. Consult your doctor before any exercise. That's my disclaimer, and I'm sticking to it. Entertainment purposes only. Educational purposes only. Ashe. This gonna help. Them love handles. Oh Lord, I better not try that again, huh? Y'all tired in here kicking around. Oh, tell me you burned some calories, huh? Oh, did something just fly across my screen? What? An orb? A fairy? A gnat? Something. Woo. Ah. Ah. What? Ah, I got some rest. Yeah, I got some energy to burn. What the hell is going? Y'all saw that? Something went up right there. Greetings, everybody. You never know what you can do until you try it. You never know. Enter the dragon. Ooh, boy. I got some good balance on both of them arms a little bit. That's some good balance. You want to be ambidextrous. Balance on both sides. That's Samawi Tawi. Balance, feminine, masculine energy, balance on both sides. You don't want one side weaker than the other. Even if it is your dominant hand. You don't see my nose just itch. First time my nose itch, I think. You don't want to be weak on one side. You want to be ambidextrous. That's what Kung Fu martial arts is about. You come at any side and they gonna get your ass. Left hand, Chinese balls. Right hand. See, that's left, right brain right there. Now watch me go in reverse. This the one I'm working on now, y'all. Trying to spin it back. Now, see? Now, see how fast I'm getting? I used to be real slow. I used to be real slow. Look. That shit took me a long time to get. Sporadically working on it, right? I did this yesterday, so my subconscious kind of remembers it. Look, okay, now watch the right hand the same way. See, I can do this way. Now watch the other one. Look, I almost got it, y'all. I ain't as fast. But I got it. Way better than what y'all used to see, right? At my other place. Look at there. That's mind power. Left and right brain. Coherence. In sync. It looks easy, but it's not when you're going. It took me a while to get this hand to go like this hand. Now I'm reversing it, and I'm working on both of them at the same time. So that way I can do either way. See, I got that down pat. This way. $843 angel number. What does 843 angel number say, y'all? We got some exercise in. I should have put my damn waistband on, but that's all right. I ain't need that bitch rolling up on me anyway. I'm doing all kind of shit. I'm just making up shit, but it's giving me exercise. Ooh. Oh, they've been flying for a few minutes. I wonder if that's a net. I don't see it, though. That might be an orb. I don't know. I got that door cracked, though. I don't know. Greetings, everybody. A message of patience and endurance, urging you to remain calm as you work towards abundance with the support of your guardian angels. Wow. Wow. I just saw it up there on the time. That's all. Where my bell at? Dang. Let me get my bell on that one. Patience. See, y'all trying to rush abundance. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a temperance, a Virgo. Right? So it's patience. Ashe, so mote be. That's for somebody out there. Even me. Don't give up. Keep going. Ooh. All right, so that's some little exercise right there. Let me get back to my stick. I did it for about an hour yesterday, y'all. Believe it or not. Between a little bit of yoga and between a little bit of this stick exercise. Self-teaching myself some martial arts. Some martial art forms. This is how you love yourself right here. Teach yourself something you always wanted to do. Oh, there the nose go again. Teach yourself something. I just happen to let y'all see it today. This snow got me a little more stiffer. My splits were much lower than yesterday, but that's okay. They'll get back in line. It's the cold air constriction or something. I'm still pretty limber, still pretty flexible a little bit. I ain't mad at myself, that's for sure. As long as I can still do the splits and I can do that back bend, I'm good. I know how to do them too. Because that take body strength to press yourself up. Like, you see how heavy I am? And I still, with the weight I had to gain from fighting these These bitches out here trying to put me overweight and I still can do the shit I know how to do. See there? That's how you know. This is how you beat their ass. Keep doing it. Do what they don't want you to do. Exercise. Get shape. Get in shape. They want you to be out of shape. They want you to be overweight. They want you to be sluggish, sloth, as they call it, like one of them demons. I forget the damn name of it. They want you to be lazy on your dreams and your goals, your ambitions and your aspirations. That's how they try to destiny swap. We went over that the other day, y'all, with the candle, with the demon cord cutting. Go back over the demon cord cutting and see the lazy demon that they try to talk over y'all pictures and shit, witchcraft, to try to slow y'all down. But see, my ancestors know better. They said, nah, you ain't nothing like them. You ain't never been like them. And you ain't finna be like them. They can be lazy, but you are never lazy. Devil is a lie. Y'all lazy. I ain't lazy. Not y'all collective. I'm talking about them damn comments in the back that's looking at me, that ain't tapping that damn screen. But they watching. Let me see y'all do that. Let me see y'all do that, what I just did today. And for this long. So that go to show you they ain't in control of shit. So I guess that demon candle must have worked, because a girl is moving her body. So that cord cutting on them demons, whoa, 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 and got me some bow martial arts. Pew. Coming in a theater near you. Bow. It said, don't give up. Keep going. Exactly. That's why I tell y'all, you got to keep going. The one thing, this is how you know, hold up. This is how you know they doing something. Because you no longer have the ambition to do what you love to do. Because they're hating on you. Because they want to be able to do it. They can't do it. So they try to buy time to catch up with you. But I told y'all bitches, y'all catch up. I'm mustard. Grey poupon, anyone? You can't catch up with me. You can catch up with yourself, but you can't catch up with me. I refuse to be one of them spiritualists that be overweight. I just ain't finna fucking do it. I ain't finna fucking do that. So that's how you know they was attacking me, because I done gained so much weight. But then I had to gain weight to shed, right? Drop the old self, let the old self die. And that one last demon cord cut. Yesterday, I woke up doing this. I said, spirit, with Kemetic yoga. Y'all know I'm a Kemetic yoga teacher. Again, doing this with Kemetic yoga. Woke up yesterday. Bitches ain't running shit. They can't even run their own goddamn household. Trying to run somebody else's household. Look at y'all hating. Send that evil eye back to your ass. Return to sender times 1,000,000-fold. May y'all stay asleep then. If you don't want to choose to wake the fuck up and do better for yourself, stay the fuck asleep then. Get off this page. That's my disclaimer. Because if you don't like the truth, get the fuck off. Look at y'all. Keep hating, because I'm going to keep rising. All right. See that ambidextric in that eye? I even practiced that. Either side, I'm going to get your ass. Either side. I had to practice that. See? You can't be unbalanced on both sides. You might be in a little bit, but you shouldn't. I even practiced that. Look. Them eyeballs working, child. What you talking about? Them eyeballs, that eyeball strength is good. Just like them damn Chinese balls. Do that. Exercise them eyeballs. See if y'all can do it. See how hard it is. It took me a long time to practice to get that. Can y'all do it? Can y'all do it? Who tried it? Who tried it? Is it hard? Did you get it? She said, no, I know. See, keep practicing it. You'll get it. If I can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Because it took me a minute. My nose itching. It took me a minute. It took me a minute, but I refused to give up. I said, shit, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. Look, look, my nose just going off right now. Confirmation, y'all. Confirmation. Your left one don't want to. Mine didn't either. Cause look, I can do that all day. But this one didn't want to do shit until I started practicing with it. Grand Rising. Good morning is for dead people. I'm just saying. I ain't dead. I'm alive. I'm aware. I'm aware of my highest self and my lowest self. When I'm in a high vibration, when I'm in a low vibration, that's self-awareness. Checking yourself at all times. Yes, but I practice you practiced it a while ago. Don't give up on it. Because once you got it, you got it. I ain't done that in a while. I just happen to just do it right now. I ain't done it in a while. You ain't going to forget it once you do it. Once you do it, you ain't going to forget it. It's like riding a bike. It's like riding a bike. Grand Rising. We're going to do the bottle of candle. Y'all got a few minutes. I'm just doing, it's almost an hour. I was just doing an hour exercise before because I got to be sitting in that chair. So I'm like, let me get some exercise on. That's self-love, self-care. Get up and do your exercise first. So since I'm in the house and it's snow, I'm going to just exercise with all this room I got. So there you go. Grand Rising. Greetings, y'all. So that go to show you, you don't have to be bored in your house. There's always something you can find to do. It's everything you need is already within you. Everything you need is already, this is called martial arts with a wooden stick. It's like Irish something other. You know how they spar with the sticks and stuff? Like sparring? Like either with the sword, the little fake sword, or the real sword, or the long pole, right? The long pole they do that with. Remember that black girl that was floating around that was real good with that long ass stick? That long smooth stick? And she was doing all that. Bop, bop, bop. I thought about her when I got this stick. I said, yeah, I'm gonna do some of that. That's some good exercise, good cardio. I've been sweating too the whole time with this hat on my head. See, it don't matter how you get the exercise, y'all. Get the exercise. I did my arm weights yesterday. Well, I did all three yesterday. I did my arm weights yesterday. Right? Really supposed to be like that. Unless you're trying to go down that low. Pick those slouching shoulders back up. I'm just not finna be fat. That's all. Ain't no, I'm not throwing shade. I'm not doing it. I'm just not fucking doing it. That's a standard for me. It's about as heavy my ass gonna get. And I'm going back down. So I learned this off one of the exercise videos, Mr. London, the one that do the flooper in 2 weeks. Remember I shared them to my YouTube channel a long time ago? This is an overall cardio exercise that y'all can do in the house. I did this yesterday too. This is a whole cardio exercise, y'all. This is 5 pounds, but don't do it without consulting your doctor. That is a whole cardio, y'all, as if you went to the gym. He even does this move on his video. Check out Mr. London. the black guy on YouTube. Check his channel out. I shared it a while ago, y'all. I shared it a while ago. But make sure y'all consult a doctor before y'all exercise. All right? Make sure y'all consult a doctor. That's my disclaimer. I'm sticking to it. Educational purposes only. Or hire y'all ask a trainer. Couple of these, your waist, your chest, your hips, your butt, your thighs, your legs will be down. Everything will be down, damn. And that's only 5 pounds, y'all. Where am I don't even know what my other ones are. Hold up. I don't know if they 5 or what. They're 5, but for somehow this 5, they're 5. They're 5, but somehow this 5 feels heavier than that 5. This one says 5, 2.3, but somehow this is like these are so fucking old. They don't even make this kind no more. And this one feels so fucking heavier than those right there. And they both 5. So that go to tell you, I don't know what they did with them. But yeah, these feel so much more heavy. I guess the way it's made. Hold up. Let me see. I need to do a headstand. I ain't did my goddess headstand in a while. All right. Where's my... I'm going to do my goddess headstand over there. Don't y'all try that shit at home. We're going to try to get some... We're going to try to get some blood flow through my head. Don't y'all try that shit. I mean it. This is only for the experience. I ain't did this shit in goddamn 3, 4, probably years. But I'm going to use this as a stabilizer. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm like, hold up. I need my mat. My foot be sliding on the rug. Hold on. Oh, shit. We can't be doing that. Soon I went up, my foot slid. Hold up, y'all. Don't y'all try this shit at home. Oh, shit. My damn foot slid out that motherfucker like it wasn't nothing. Oh, I'm probably too wore out to fucking even do it. We gonna see though. Yeah, there you go. Woo. Oh, let me drink some water first. Let me drink some water. Oh shit, do not try this at home. That's my disclaimer and I'm sticking to it. Educational purposes only, entertainment purposes only. Whew. All right. Hopefully my feet won't slide on this damn thing. Oh, my nose. That done opened up my sinuses doing all that. This toe flex right here. Maybe I won't slide now. I don't know. Either that or my ass done got really heavy. Let me see if I can come off of it. I used to could come off the wall. One more foot. Ooh, I'm wobbling. Ooh, I'm low out. Ooh. Oh. One more. Oh. There we go. Off the wall. Off the wall. Whew. That was off the wall. Took me a minute though. Oh, I should have did that first. Every time I work out first and then try to do it, you get tired. So it's best to probably kind of do that one before you get wore out. But I got off of it for a split second. There. Don't y'all try that at home. That's my disclaimer. I'm sticking to it. Educational purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Never underestimate yourself for nobody. What you can and cannot do. What you won't do, do for love. You try everything, but you can't give up. Bobby Colwell in here again. What you won't do, do for love. Look at that. I keep my ass off the wall. Bobby said I keep my ass off the wall. See, getting good, that's the goddess headstand. Goddess pose headstand, right? But that's getting blood flow to your brain. So that's good to do. I hadn't got it where I can do it like it in the middle of the floor. I always fall back. Well, now I'm a little bit more heavier, so I got to wait till I probably kind of get a little bit more balance with this weight that I have. But I was almost there. I would get up there and fall my ass back over. And then there's a mini headstand I used to do for those that can't do that one. There was a mini one I used to do. I almost had that, but my ass too big right now. I got to probably wait because I'm probably going to fall over if I try it. Because I tried to do it yesterday and I just didn't have the strength. I think I had already kicked around with the stick and I was too tired. So I used this chair too yesterday, y'all. When you saw me holding the stick, to try to open up them hips, you know, like this. I did that yesterday to open up all that energy that's pent up, the trauma. Remember the roll on the hips. So, oh, let me move that. I don't want to kick that. You can just stand against something until you build up enough strength to do it without holding on to something. To open up the hip, the joints. You don't want arthritis. You don't want stiffness and joint pain. See, one thing about yoga, it ain't about your size, because it's some big girls doing yoga on internet. Yoga has nothing to do with your age or your size. It has nothing to do with how overweight or underweight you are. That's one thing you're going to find out about yoga. So even if you're a big girl, a heavy girl, there's a video out there of plenty heavy girls. I used to watch them. And they can do headstands and I can't do it. So it ain't got shit to do with it don't have shit to do with your weight. So y'all can get that out your mind and just start it. Just, ask your doctor first, but whatever. Or go to a certified yogist and then tell them whatever issues you got, because they know what poses not to do with the injury you got. That's why you need to make sure you got somebody that's certified and know about back issues, hip issues, leg issues, arm issues, things like that. Because some poses you cannot do in yoga when you got pre-injuries and stuff, or like hypertension and stuff. So that you want to definitely ask your doctor, but you definitely want to let whoever the person know that you're going to. Some poses you cannot do. All right. Oh, Lord. Okay. Y'all remember that Kundalini yoga came up about a week or two ago? I still got to look into that Kundalini yoga. What was I finna do? I was finna do something. Do that, right? That'll open it up. Open up your jump. It was something I was finna do with that hip over the chair until you can do it on your own. And, right? Because that's literally how you do the tree pose. See? That's literally how you do that. So you got to open up that. Oh, the rocking. That's what I was going to do. Oh, so remember I told y'all to move that trauma, ladies and men, because y'all got trauma, because y'all been molested and, incest. Do this right here. Put your feet together like a butterfly, like a lotus, and rock. And it moves all that pent-up energy out that's stuck in the hips, in the stomach, the abdomen, in the women with fibroids and PCOS, all this stuff. moves that trauma from us being assaulted and abused, you know, and all that anger and frustration that's in the root chakra. All right, so you want to release that. So you can rock like this. I can show y'all, when I was on pop-up the other night, it was kind of hard because I was like right there. But now y'all can kind of see how it does. You just do this. And you'll find yourself crying the next couple of days because you've been released some pent-up emotion in the root chakra. Right? So rock like this in a lotus position, or like this. And all this is good for all of that. Consult your doctor first. See there? Oh. Let me do meditation, it said. Now I'm finna oscillate a little bit on my root chakra. I'm finna feel my kundalini rise and take it all the way up to my crown. All right. See, it loosened up a little bit from all of that. Drop the arms first, then grab the fingers. If I feel with me, if you grab the fingers and do like this, your hand don't be totally relaxed. So you want them to fall first, then grab the fingers, because then your arms are really relaxed. You don't have that tension. That's what I found. So straight, that mudra. The mudra, see, the mudra, right? Let me do it again, because I moved my hand. Okay, and get on that root chakra. And we feel, damn, I'm already oscillating. You'll feel it spiral at the base, at your root chakra. And as you feel it spiraling up through the sacral, the solar, the heart, pull it up, the throat, there you go, the third eye, and the crown. There we go. Visualize and manifest. Offer your own kundalini energy. I am rich. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am financially stable. My empire is secure. I am safe. I am grounded. There you go. You can try some alternate breathing. In one nose, out the rest. Other side. What? Oh, right there. Ah. This one used to touch the ground, but it don't no more. I gotta get there. Opposite way. That leg is tight. All right. Oh, now let's tap it out, and we gonna lymphatic system. Move the Reiki energy. And get some water. Oh. I'm out of that one. Get some water. Oh. There we got it. What is it? 73? Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Ashe. Hope that inspires somebody. Drink some water and let's tap. I see, I know. I create. All is well. I am balanced. I am love. I am light. I am abundant. I am healed. I am whole. I am complete. I know. I am stable. I am secure. I am safe. I am relaxed. I love. I am open to abundance, success, and prosperity in all forms. I am a money magnet. Money is attracted to me. Money is my friend. I always have more than enough money, and I cannot help but attract more money into my life. I always have enough love, and I cannot help but attract more love into my life. I and the divine are one. My will and the divine will is completely aligned. I am productive, reproductive. My womb is alive and well, a living organism, goddess energy, sacral energy. I multiply. Everything I touch turns to gold. Everywhere I step turns to gold. I got the Midas touch. Baby, I am safe. I am secure. I am stable. I am grounded. And as they do, pop them fingers. I had to end it with that one. I had to end it with that one, y'all. Let's do that again. That was cool. Woo. All right, y'all, that's enough. We're going to get ready for this candle now. I'm loosened up. That snow ain't stopping me. Shake it out. All right, drink some water. Drink some tea, drink some water. Whew. All right, y'all. Oh, you love Kundalini? I gotta check it out. I gotta Google some videos on that and see what they be doing. I got a book. I got a yoga book I got from Half Price Books a long time ago when I was doing Kemetic yoga, right? I got my poor flower over here is getting. I got these two books back when I was doing Kemetic yoga back in 2017. Hatha Yoga from Half Price Books. It was only $7. This one, right, teaches you about the pose, like in depth, like what it works and stuff, and all the poses and stuff, and the bends and stuff. So I got that one from Half Price Books, Hatha Yoga. So, and then I got this one was a basic manual of somebody being taught yoga, and I picked that up, and that does the same thing, because I wanted to know what muscles per se that it worked, right? So mastering the basics of yoga. So I've been had all these, and they tell you about them. So it go more in depth in teaching you what it's actually doing than going through the poses. Yeah, and see, that's the step that's supposed to lower the blood pressure right there. When you got high blood pressure, you're supposed to put your feet above your head like that. But y'all ask a doctor, because that's why I wanted to see what the poses actually did for you. Like, see, because I wanted to read up on them and see what they, oh Lord, that's a big one. That's a lot of steps right there. So, yeah. So, yeah, once you know, you can, look, cat, cow, that's what I was doing a minute ago with the back. I was doing them two right there a minute ago. I like to blend some of the poses. That's the cat pose. That when they arch their back and come down, yeah. And then what is this? Stand-in warm-up twist, when you just swing like this. Rotate, you know, swing your hips and your waist. So, and it explains, y'all. I just like to know stuff. I don't like to have no stuff. That stretch, I used to do this a long time ago when I used to do aerobics, with, you know, from the TVs and stuff. Some of these poses I remember I used to do a long time ago, but I never knew what they were called. Look, there's our holistic health sign, Serpent Kundalini. So they even took our stuff and put it in these yoga books, because that's what they're doing. You're raising your serpent fire so you can create balance. There's that's like a plank, a dolphin pose. Okay, my nose itching. That almost looked like a plank, but it's a dolphin pose. Y'all see that? Probably not, because it's probably backwards. Oh, there's the squat pose with variations. That's what I was doing a minute ago. The squat pose. Different variations of the squat pose. Opens up those hips, the root chakra. So a lot of this stuff, that's what I was doing a minute ago, actually, with her on the front right there. I just couldn't get as low as she got right there. I did do the back bend, though. I did do that. I did that one. And I did that one. I almost got that one. I just went down straight. I didn't twist. I didn't twist with that one. I know how to do that one. I didn't do that one. Yeah, I didn't even do that one. Let me see if I can do that one. Yeah, you just, what's she doing? Like this. Kind of like that. I got to work on that one because I'm still stiff. Ooh, I'm tired now. Ooh. Lord, can I get up? I need my stick. Ooh. Now, you know I work myself out if I can't get up. Because a minute ago I could get up, but now I can't get up. Whoo, hold up, y'all. I done did some work. Hold up. Oh, God. Whew. Oh, I done did some work. Them legs got to work out, y'all. Whoo. Them legs got to work out. Oh, boy. Ooh, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. I needed that. Let me read. Boom. All right. Thank y'all for the... Thank y'all. Y'all get moving. Look at my hat. Y'all ain't tell me my hat was messed up. All right, let's get ready to do this boxler candle. Y'all got to 9:45 if y'all want to get in on the boxer candle. I'm finna get off and get back on. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. The snake symbol looks like the womb and the fallopian tube. Pretty much the same thing, yeah. Ooh, look at, ooh, that was confirmation. I'm burping. But yeah. Don't try this at home. Again, that's my disclaimer. Y'all consult a doctor before y'all try any exercise regimen. Make sure y'all consult a doctor in case y'all have pre-existing issues, or go see a therapist or a certified, what do you call it? Yoga teacher or something. Well, I'm certified, but still, y'all need to go see a doctor before y'all try any of that shit at home. All right. Bye, y'all. See y'all later. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. You love Kundalini Yoga? I'm really going to try that. I'm going to have to look that up. I am really going to have to look that up. For real. You trying to lose a lot of weight, Bobby? You can do it. You can do it with just them 5 pounds doing that crossover thing. So just check your doctor first. Check with your doctor first. And see if that move is safe for you to do. Because that's something you ain't even got to leave the house for. You just need some 5-pound weights. That's it. And I also, well, y'all don't try this at home either. But I like to try to reach my, when I try to do my hamstring, right? When I try to stretch to my toes, like I can touch them now because I've been doing a lot of work, so I don't have that much bend, so I can actually touch them. But I usually do, I think I get both of them. And I'll step on them. And I'll try to reach the floor like that so I can get that bend where my hands are flat, because your hand's supposed to be flat. And right now, I'm just touching it with my tip. Don't y'all try this at home. But I do this to try to stretch my hamstring out. Because the thing is to get to the floor. See? The thing is to get to the floor and get the head here. So, I got a long way to go on that one. My hamstrings are so tight. But I can touch the floor, but your hands, again, supposed to be flat. See? And then your head's still supposed to be here. So it's still tight back there. That's always been my problem. The hamstrings, the sciatic, the hamstrings is too tight. But that still stretches the lower back right there. So, all right, y'all ain't never, you ain't never too big, because yoga ain't got nothing to do with size. Like I said, it ain't got shit to do with size. Just check with your doctor before you start any type of health regimen or any type of diet stuff. You got to check with your doctor, or get you like a nutritionist or a certified herbalist, and they can tell you, because everybody's been, went through a class. So they should have a lot of, get y'all one that's been around for a while. Like I told y'all, over 10 years. All right. Not somebody that's experimenting, because you got to learn on yourself first. That's why I know a lot of the herbs, because I had to learn on myself first. And I did that back in early 2010, 11, 12, somewhere back up in there. I already knew all that stuff. So that's different. So I know what to take for myself when I got a little symptom. But y'all saw how that opened up my nostrils? Just from doing the pose like this, when you stand on the toes, that's a yoga thing, Kemetic yoga. When you do like this, the Muslims pray like this, the toes connect to the face. And that's why you saw my sinuses opening up. So that opens up everything any kind of clog, when you do that, I'm going to just say Muslim pose because y'all know what that is. Kemetic yoga, it's Kemetic yoga, but it's also on our pyramids too. But that's like a prayer pose, but it's not necessarily a prayer pose because the toes, it's reflexology on the toes, on the tip of the toes that go along with the sinuses and stuff on the face. That's why you heard me sniffing, because I did that headstand and I was doing all that moving and I did my toes. And so it opened up anything that was up in my nose that you may not even feel, draining the sinuses, right? On the reflexology. I'll show y'all my chart. I need to put my chart over there on that door, but it might make it look ugly in here. But I still got the eyeball over here though. And I got a spine one. So those are just things I just like to look at from a medical standpoint of being a nurse. I like to look at shit. All right, thank y'all, appreciate y'all. Let's get ready to do our bottle candle. Y'all should be burning a white candle today because it is Sunday. So you would have had to burn one anyway. Mine's already burning over there. I got up and burnt mine this morning just because it's Sunday. Remember Sunday? I'm sorry, not white. Well, I did the bottle candle, but today is yellow. Today is yellow, tomorrow is white. Red is Tuesday. Wednesday is purple. Thursday is green. Friday is pink. And Saturday is black. So that's how y'all work with the days of the week. If you want to do color code from the moon books, the Wiccan books or whatever. If y'all want to use the candle. Thank y'all. You motivate, yeah. Inspire. I like inspire. Motivation can die down, remember. You don't want nobody to motivate you. Because when they don't show up, you feel demotivated if you're leaning on them for motivation. I want to inspire people to keep going, to not give up. So inspire is like I told y'all, it's like the passion. It's like your Aries fire. It ain't going out. See? It ain't going out. And then with inspiration, you light somebody else. You don't try to pat theirs out so you can shine. That's what a lot of these karmics do. They try to put out somebody else's light so they can shine, and that's not the way you do that. And motivation, if I don't get up and come do this, are you gonna be motivated to do it tomorrow? See, that's the difference. I don't like motivation. I don't like motivational speakers. I don't do that fucking shit because that's fuckery. On a high level fuckery, on a low level, but a high level fuckery, because people depend on you. And then when you're not there, then they like, oh, I ain't got no partner. Oh, what am I do now? Oh, makes people codependent. I don't like that shit. I get the speeches and stuff, but I don't like the motivational speaker shit, because you want to inspire people, not motivate people, because they can drop off when you drop off. Or if you don't show up, they call in. I guess I'm going to call in too. They ain't going, I guess I ain't going to go. That's a hoax. Y'all need inspiration. Y'all need somebody to come give y'all a little, light your little thing, give you a little spark, give you some inspiration to get up and do. To get up and do. See, the thing with motivation, you can get it and still not do nothing. And most people do. But inspire, you're going to get up and do. Because that's the Aries. You're going to get up and go do. Period. Right? You was over there moving like a serpent with that wooden stick. Was I? I was? Uh-oh. Mudra. Okay. That's the point. To move like the serpent with the stick. Okay. Okay. I think I don't work my legs out, y'all. And I got ankle weights. So if I want to walk around here with ankle weights on, I can walk around with ankle weights. I used to do that. Walk around in the house, walk around all day with ankle weights on, and it'll slim all this down. And those bitches about 2.5 pounds, I think, on each foot. And they'll wear you out. with them extra steps. And you can exercise with them. You can go like this with the ankle weights on. There's a lot of shit y'all can be at the house doing this winter. A lot. We'll be fine by the time spring get here. We'll be fine. By the time spring get here, we'll be fine. By the time spring get here, and y'all can do this. Y'all can just move like this to keep the legs and the steps going, dance and all that good stuff. Burn, baby, burn. Keep on burning. 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 Burn, baby, burn. Cross the leg. Burn, burn, baby, burn. I used to do aerobics when I was growing up, y'all. With all them aerobics things. Burn, baby, burn. See, it's going. See? Don't y'all try that if y'all off balance, though. Y'all might want to do a little step like this. Take it easy. Core. Tighten it up. Pull it in. Kegel exercise. Suck it up. Suck that womb to the back. Suck that bladder to the back is Kegel exercise. And then go in and back. That's how you tighten up your walls, your uterine walls. Kegel exercise. So when you sit down, I got a stool over here, hold up. A lot of women need to be doing this so y'all don't have a prolapsed vagina. So sit, see, in, and push it back up that spine. Down. In and back up the spine. That's Kegel exercise. That tightens your bladder so you don't dribble, so you don't have incontinence, and you don't have a prolapsed bladder, a weak wall. So when you're sitting down at your desk, see my stomach went in? Now I pushed it up back there. So that's Kegel exercise. So when y'all sit in, you see me hunching? I mean, damn. I mean, not that, but you get what I'm saying. You see my stomach going in? You want to increase it. See? I said hunching because that's what it looked like. But y'all get what I'm saying? And you can do the yoni eggs for that too. Y'all remember I slept with a yoni egg? I told y'all and it got stuck. I couldn't find that bitch. I was freaking out. I thought I was going to have to go to the ER to get that yoni egg out, y'all. I was so scared. I said, what the fuck? Where did it go? I thought I was going to have to go to the ER, y'all, to get that yoni egg out. This was a long time ago, y'all. I mean, over 10 years ago. I told y'all this story before. I was, that goddess. I was doing that goddess whole thing with the yoni egg, right? And so Spirit said, I had a floor night one. Spirit says, sleep with it in there, because they say don't leave it in there, but you can use it to do these Kegels exercise too, right? To strengthen your uterine wall. See, I'm doing that. That's Kegeling. I'm Kegeling. All right, but so I slept. This story. If y'all haven't heard this story before, I've told this plenty times before. Y'all, I put that thing in and went to sleep, and I woke up the next morning. And I couldn't find that bitch nowhere. So I had to go digging for the bitch. And I was like, oh, God, Spirit, ancestor, where'd it go? Where'd it go? You mean to tell me I got to go to the ER and they got to get this thing out? Where'd it go? It's not there. Where'd it go? That bitch had sucked up and went into a little pocket, y'all. I couldn't find, little fingers couldn't get that bitch. Okay, it could not find that motherfucker. I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Spirit said, do the birthing spot, the birthing squat. So I did this number like this, y'all. And I'm sitting up there like this. Where is it? I don't see it. I don't feel it. So I just sat there like this. Y'all, that motherfucker finally just found his way. Gravity pulled it. Gravity pulled that bitch out the way. I said, I'll never do that shit again. I never slept with that bitch up there again, y'all. That was my first time trying it, y'all. I never do that shit again. I was like, where that bitch go? I'm going to be so embarrassed if I got to go to ER and tell them I got a yoni egg stuck up in there and I can't find it. Yo, when I tell you, I was like, what the fuck do I do? I ain't got nobody to call. Y'all, that was one of them moments you just don't never fucking forget. I was like, what the hell? Where'd the bitch go? It found a little pocket, y'all. That bitch said, I'm home. It got stuck over this side. That bitch said, oh, I'm nice and warm. I'm tucked in. I said, wait a minute. They didn't tell me that shit was going to happen. See, a lot of stuff is trial and error. It's learning. But you get those humor moments, though. And all I can think of, the birthing squad. That's gotta work. That's gotta bring that bitch down. It took a few seconds for that bitch to start. So, because I was like, damn, I don't feel it. Where is it at? So please let it come down. Y'all, when I tell you, that shit cracked me up. I said, never again will I sleep with that bitch up in there. But no, I probably would. But I know how to get it out now. But when I tell y'all that shit freaked me out, I was like, what the hell is this? Where'd that bitch go? Is it going to come out? Is it going to hurt me? It's a crystal, but goddamn. That motherfucker said, I found home. Up where the other eggs roam. They was getting juiced up, boy. Them eggs was getting juiced up. Them eggs was healing. Boy, they said, I'm going to heal today. Boy, when I tell you, y'all, if you'd have seen me, you'd have been like, uh-oh. So I can laugh about it now because it's so funny because I've told it more than one time. That shit was hilarious. I love my little spiritual journey, humor things where spirit teaches me. I'm telling you, spirit will teach you. Spirit ain't gonna hurt you, but spirit will find some way. Then my hair still, my cornrows still, my protective style still holding up. I had to sleep with this hat on. I was so cold last night, y'all. I was so cold. And so I had to sleep with this hat on. And then I pulled it off because I got hot. So, y'all, when I tell you it was hilarious. Treasure hunt. Yeah, I was up in a treasure hunt up in there, Chrissy. I ain't lying. I was like, where'd that bitch go? I got to get this bitch out of here. You know, I got to get this out. What do I do, spirit? I just squatted down and sat there for a minute. I was like, come on, please come down. Please, where you at? And all of a sudden I felt it. And then it just kind of gravity pulled it out. I don't know if anybody else had that experience, but that was my experience with the yoni egg. I'll never forget. That's how spirit teaches us. That's how spirit teaches us. They say, you okay? It found home. It was healing. So it was healing it was healing my eggs, my left side, because that's the pocket it went over. It went to the left. It just said right up in a pocket somewhere up there. You know, tucked in, warm, nice. I ain't think nothing of it. That night I slept good too. I slept really good. I don't remember sleeping. I was gone. I slept really good that night. So whatever it did its job, I guess, being up in there 8 hours, you know. Because you know what I thought when I did it? I said, well, people can go to work, because people go to work with those in. They'll go to work and sit at their desk, do Kegel exercise, pull up the belly, right? And so I was like, if people can do 8 hours, surely going to sleep ain't gonna hurt, because people walk around all day with that, doing, you know, Kegel exercise, right? If they at work and they have a sitting job, they can sit there and do the Kegel exercises, right? Pull, you know, strengthen their uterine wall and stuff, their bladder and stuff. And I said, surely I'll be all right. The thing I didn't account for was laying flat. I didn't account for that. If you sit up, it's usually right there, Cause look at the sun, confirmation. Because if you sit up, it's right there. It don't really, when I used it a couple of hours during the day, it didn't go nowhere. You know, it would try to come out because it would be right there because gravity would be trying to pull it out. But I did not account for laying flat. And that bitch found home. That bitch said, I like it in here. I like it in here. You know, I want to stay. And I'm like, no fucking way. I don't know what the fuck would happen if I leave your ass up in there. You know, shit. You know, my eggs was doing jumping jacks up in that bitch or something. I don't know what the fuck. That fluorite, remember fluorite is a powerful crystal. It was a fluorite egg, yoni egg. They come in small, medium, and large. So I had a small one that was red jasper, and I had a medium one that was fluorite, and I still got one that, but I can't put that. That's a cherry block. This is the one that's glass. That's why I told y'all some crystals are fake. I got this cherry one over here, and I got the selenite one, right? But you can't put selenite in your coochie, okay? Let me get them. You can't put selenite in your coochie because selenite will dissolve. So this is the small size. That's what the small size look like, right? But that's selenite, so you can't put it in there. That's just to charge my crystals with. Now this one is glass. This is not real, but it's one. That's the medium. So you can see, well, no, they about to almost, so both of these are small. Both of these are small. So, but this is not real. This is not a real crystal. This is like a glass. I think it's like cherry blossom or something. It's not real. See? Now, had this been another crystal, I could have used this and did Kegel exercise with. I probably could still use this. I just don't. I don't have the other ones anymore. I shocked the shit out of them and got rid of them. Right? I shocked the shit out of them and got rid of them. Because I had to learn certain secrets, right? I had to learn certain secrets that Spirit had to teach me. So that's why, you know. But this will help you when you got a weak bladder, you know, and you dribble, you know. Because the older we get, our bladder and stuff drops a little bit. So we have to dribble or whatever. So this will help. But go to the doctor too. Look at that sun. Confirmation for somebody. Y'all, we ain't seen the sun all day since I've been on. And now it keep peeking in. So that's confirmation. But don't try this at home. That's my disclaimer. I'm sticking to it. Educational purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. LOL. Laughing my butt off. Humor me. All right. So again. But these are yoni eggs. These are yoni eggs, okay? That's what they look like. But again, this is selenite. I use this just to charge my crystals. I don't put this in my twat, okay? I might order me a yoni egg again and try it again, but I know how to do Kegels. So like I said, it's just bringing the vagina up. It's like I said, it's almost like hunching, but it's pulling it up, tightening your abdomen, your lower abdomen wall from everything sagging and prolapsing. All right. So again, yeah. See there? You got to keep it tight. Got to keep it right. That used to be my motto back when. Keep it tight, keep it right. See? You got to do them when y'all sitting in them office seats up in corporate America. Oh, and y'all sitting there like this. Y'all should be see how I'm pushing it back? Up and back to, you should feel it like at the spine back here. That's an accurate Kegel. Not just coming up, but up and then feel it hit like it's your, how can you explain this? Ooh, I'm hot. It's like pushing it up and then sucking it back to the spine. Then you know you're getting back there. So it's almost like just starting out, it would feel like 2 moves. But when you learn it, it's just one back then. See what I'm saying? It's just one gradual move. But when you're learning, it's going to feel like you're doing 2 type of moves, which you are, because you got to try to suck it up and you got to try to push it back here. So you suck it up and you push it back here, and then you release. So Google Kegel exercises. Google Kegel exercises, women. Y'all should know that. Especially when you're over, even if you are a young age, still do it, but especially when you get over 40, maybe mid-30s. I was doing this, like I said, back in the 30, I was 37, 38. Look, confirmation. I was 37, 38, you know, when I started doing them, you know, but of course, like I said, I knew about them because I was a nurse. So that's different. I knew about them, but I didn't have to do them till I got almost to 40. And then I was like, you know what, let me start doing this, you know. So yeah, that was a little something for y'all. Look it up. Oh, I was pulling it up. Yeah, look it up and see. Kegel, K-I-E-G-E-L, I think, something like that. It's either Kegel. It's either the K-E-I or the K-I-E-G-E-L. Kegel exercise. Yeah. Yep, that's very interesting. I could pull it up on Chat GTP. But it does. As a matter of fact, we will. And then we're going to get off of here. Somebody need to hear it. 954 angel number. What did it say, y'all? 954 angel number. What did it say? 954 angel number. Let's see what Kegel exercise. Kegel. I probably be pronouncing it wrong. Kegel. I think it's Kegel, now that I'm thinking about it. We just, you know how them words is. They always got to have them goddamn dinosaur goddamn names for shit. Exercise. Exercise. I can't get this bitch to even spell check exercise, y'all. How you spell exercise? E-X-X-er. There we go. Bitch, you know what I'm saying. And you still ain't getting the shit right. There you go. Benefits. So y'all don't think I'm making shit up. Benefits. Okay, let's go. Then we're going to get off of here. If you mid-age, you definitely need to be doing this. Y'all definitely need to be doing this. Let's see what she say.
Kegel exercises, pelvic floor exercises, have real proven benefits, especially for women, but also for men.
Men
Straight
too.
truth, no fluff.
Prostate for men.
Main benefits of Kegel exercises. 1, stronger bladder control. Helps prevent or reduce urine leakage. Especially useful for sneezing, coughing leaks, stress incontinence, overactive bladder urgency. 2, better postpartum recovery. Strengthens pelvic muscles after childbirth. Can reduce leaking, pelvic heaviness, weak core support. 3, improved sexual function. Increased vaginal muscle tone may improve sensation, orgasm strength, blood flow to pelvic area. 4, prevents or improves pelvic organ prolapse. Pelvic organs, bladder, uterus, rectum, can drop with age or childbirth. Kegels help support them and reduce worsening.
Oh, there's no I in it.
Supports core and pelvic stability. Pelvic floor is part of your deep core system. Helps posture and lower back stability. 6, helps after surgery. Often recommended after hysterectomy, prostate surgery in men, pelvic repairs. Important truths. Kegels are not always good for everyone. If you have tight pelvic floor muscles, Kegels can worsen pelvic pain, painful sex, urgency. In that case, relaxation therapy is better. Overdoing Kegels can cause problems. Too many equals muscle tension, discomfort. Simple, correct way. Quick guide. 1, tighten the muscles like stopping urine midstream. 2, hold 3 to 5 seconds. 3, relax fully. 4, repeat 10 times, 1 to 3 times daily.
I do that. Always, like, that's a good one too, for like, it's like a different form of Kegel. When you gotta pee real bad and it's coming out, try to stop it. Men should do that too. Men should do that too. When you're trying to pee, like if you gotta really pee, you try to stop that bitch. It take a minute to slow down, see? Because you're supposed to be able to cut it off. You're supposed to be able to cut it off, and it take a minute, especially when you really gotta go. When you really gotta go bad, you know how you gotta pee in the cup when you get a urine specimen for the lab and stuff, and you try to pee, you gotta pee first, and then you gotta cut it off and then get to pee in the cup, because you don't want the first pee. You want to, after you do that wiping shit, you want to pee a little bit, get that out the way, and then get that middle stream. So a lot of people just go ahead and pee in the cup. You don't want to do that because that's all that shit's just sitting there. All that bacteria like right there. Boom. You want to flush it kind of and then stop and then pee in the cup. Then you'll get a clean catch, you know, especially with the wiping, with those sterilized things that they be doing, that they have y'all wipe with when you pee in the cup. So that's what she was saying. The best exercise for, instead of Kegels, don't overdo it. Just tighten the muscles like stopping urine midstream. So a lot of y'all can practice even when y'all go into the bathroom, hold for 3 to 5 seconds, relax fully, repeat 10 times, 1 to 3 times daily. Now, I ain't doing it that much. You know, I don't even do it that much. But I'm just saying, check with your doctor and see if Kegel is right for you. That's my disclaimer. That sounds like a damn commercial. Check your doctor and see if it's right for you, all right, before you try Kegel exercises, all right? It's different when we're in the healthcare because we are our own doctor. We be trying to doctor on ourselves. So that's what nurses do. You know, we be trying to doctor on ourselves. So, y'all, that's my disclaimer. Check with your doctor and see if Kegel is right for you because it can make it worse if you overdo it. But, like, that midstream thing is just good for bladder control, for bladder period control. So just so you can have bladder control, that's good anyway. That's nothing. That's just like taking a specimen.
Daily. Do not do them while actually peeing regularly. If you want, I can tailor the best pelvic floor routine for your age, symptoms, leaks, prolapse, postpartum, PCOS, belly pressure, etc.
See? No, I don't. I just want to give y'all a little, and it's Kegel, so it's no I. I don't know why I was seeing an I in there. Kegel, Kegel. Yeah, for stronger bladder control. So it do have benefits for men and women. Weak core support. Yeah, pelvic heaviness, leaking. So just like I said, that stress continence, or when you sneeze or you cough and you pee on yourself a little bit, yeah, those things. So that you will learn something new. Now, look at there. See what it don't hurt to read, y'all. Do not hurt to read. It helps with orgasm strength. It helps with, where'd it go? Sensation and blood flow to the pelvic area. Because remember, fibroids and PCS don't get the blood flow to the pelvic area. That's why it kind of starves it of blood flow. So to help with PCOS, we got to get the blood flow back. Or fibroids, you got to get the blood flow back, which is why a lot of people, I think, with that could develop anemia and heavy bleeding. Some people don't. They can heavy bleed and still not be anemic, but some people can heavy bleed and have anemia because it's cut off. So, but over a certain age, when you hit menopause, they don't tell us the fibroid is supposed to shrink because really it's estrogen dominance, right? Too much testosterone, but estrogen dominance. So when you get off the things and the foods that cause estrogen dominance, the fibroid is supposed to shrink. That's why they talk so many women into getting hysterectomies, because they just don't want to, they either got the heavy bleeding and stuff like that, and they tired and fatigue and all that stuff, and then they're not taking herbs or going to the doctor and getting the right type of medicine and stuff to see what they need to do, so they could be not, you know, the blood levels could be off. But we got herbs for that. We got natural herbs for that. So again, you got to do y'all research, because they don't tell you that in a lot of cases, the fibroids shrink during menopause. But there's also medicine you can take too, herbals you can take for that too. And I showed y'all some. This girl actually, matter of fact, this girl passed one like this. It was on TikTok. She had it in her hand, y'all. That thing shrunk down, and when it came out from her taking herbals, my nose itching. Somebody must really need this. It was like sitting in her, might have been this small. Probably wasn't that. It might have been a little bit smaller than these, but it literally was in her palm. She took this herbal and it shrunk that bitch, and it was sitting in her palm when it came out. And she wasn't no menopause. She was a young 20, 30 something year old black woman. And she took this herbal thing that cleans the ovaries. I got it in the cabinet. I got it in the cabinet. So I showed it to y'all a couple years ago because I like to try shit. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm just a natural herbalist. I will try. I would try shit. Anything to clean my ovaries up. I don't give a fuck. I would try shit to see if it worked. Because you still need, remember, we got trauma, right? Confirmation. Told y'all. And we got to get that trauma out. And it ain't nothing when you've been dealing with narcissistic men. Women, when you've been dealing with narcissistic men, you need to clean your womb out. I'm not saying take no herbs, but that's part of goddess energy, sexuality, and cleansing yourself from all these toxic ass tallywhackers. People that we slept with that we wasn't even thinking about. They ass was toxic or a warlock. Or look at that confirmation. The sun came out. Y'all saw that. Y'all fucking saw that. You fucking saw that. That's confirmation. Somebody needed that. We not even thinking about that we need to clean our wound up, our eggs, our ovaries from childhood if you were molested, or raped, but then you got from when you were a teenager when y'all start playing, hide and go seek and shit, and all the way up through school, middle school, teenage, high school, up to college or university, all them people, all them men. And all them men had mommy issues, daddy issues. We didn't know nothing about that. That's why I say the church set us up. They failed us. The black church failed us. And these motherfuckers do not want to admit that they failed us. They failed us. And I'm gonna say it to the cows, jump over the fucking moon. They failed us. They did not teach us what they was. And I'm talking about in all churches. I'm not just talking about in the black church. I'm talking about the black church as black people, as a black woman, yes. But even y'all too. Because they did not tell us certain things. Now, I don't know if they were just oblivious to it. Some of them just didn't have the knowledge of it because of their training, their bishop training, their reverend training, their evangelist training, or whatever. Or this was on purpose as gatekeepers. Now all of them want to try to help us. You can't get well in the same place that made you sick. So look at the sun again. You can't get well on the same motherfuckers that's responsible for causing your sickness. You can't heal that way. There's no way. There's no way. That's going back to the doctor saying, I need a cure for this, but they don't give you the cure for that. They give you something else to replace it or pacify it or Band-Aid it. So no, you can't go back to the same community, people, places, and things that broke you if you want healing. You have to go to retreats. You have to go to spas. You got to go to I ain't telling y'all what to do. I'm just talking. This is my point of view. You got to go. If medicine made you sick, you got to go herbalist. You got to go to a herbalist or a doctor. A doctor that practice herbs or in combination with medicine, because you can't do both. You just can't do all of it with both, right? You got to know which ones can mix with their pharmaceuticals and which ones you can't. So that takes somebody that knows the difference, that knows which ones can't be mixed with pharmaceuticals. So that's so you got to, in other words, if this didn't work, you got to try something else. You got to make another choice, right? Because you can't keep going back to people, places, and things. That's like going back to a narcissist and say, heal me. Bitch, you going to get broke again. You ain't going to get healed fucking with a narcissist. Y'all know that. So that's the same thing you need to think about. Don't go back to a narcissist. If you healed, don't go back to a narcissist. Don't deal with a narcissist, or don't deal with people's toxicity, or don't deal with people's karmic issues, because they're not yours. When you've healed yourself, they are their problem. They got to heal themselves. They are their own saviors. So you save you, I save me, and everybody else save themselves too. So again, hey Don, Grand Rising. So yes, so you got to think of it like that. If you're in a state of healing, you got to limit toxic people, because that will only keep you, it's like, what's the word? Relapsing. It'll only keep you relapsing. going back to the same, not getting out of a cycle. It'll keep you relapsing into a same cycle. And that's what they want when we've healed. They want to try to keep us in a karmic cycle with us. But spirit is releasing and breaking all spells from these karmics, and we're moving on and we're elevating. And the more, I was thinking last night when I got off of that damn candle, y'all, I was thinking like, damn, the more they try to stop us, the more we elevate. Don't you see the beauty in these karmics trying to stop us? Ooh, that air cold. Oh, my legs. Oh, shit. Yo, my legs. Oh, hold on, let me get my robe, because I had that door open. Now it's freezing up in here. Oh, let me get my robe, child. Cut the heat on. Oh, 63. No wonder. Jeez. Louise. I got to get the robe on. That air came in here clutch. So, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh, the more, y'all, if you notice, the more they come at you, the more we level up. Look, the sun again. Confirmation. 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 The more these karmics try to attack us, the more we level up. So we're leveling up, and pretty soon, for some of y'all, depending on how much, or I spit on my lip, Bob, that's $1 million. It depends on how long y'all been dealing or how long they've been attacking y'all. The more they attack us, the more spirit raise us up. And then pretty soon, they're going to fall out of the inner, they're going to fall away. Because we're going to be so highly elevated, ascended, that they're not going to be able to get by us. And that may be a move. That may be a job transfer for some of y'all. That may be a relocation for some of y'all. That may be whatever spirit say it is for some of y'all, but they ain't going to be able to reach you. It may be some of y'all blocking their ass. Because you know why? If they're not going to get their ass in line to be around you, to do right and do right by y'all, then they can miss you. They can miss you. If they're not going to appreciate y'all presence, they can miss you. Because you want to go where you're celebrated. You don't want to go where you're tolerated. And these karmics are tolerating y'all just enough. Just enough to get what they fucking want out of you. Just enough toleration. That's not being celebrated. They never, I ain't proud. They ain't proud. Oh, nobody want to give y'all kudos until y'all make it. Then everybody want to give you the kudos. So you got to look at that. That's energy, right? You got to look at that energy when that energy come around. Because that means y'all, they see something. Now they're seeing it. If they didn't see it and act like they didn't see it before, they can't ignore it no more. Look at that confirmation. Look at them riddles. Look at them rhymes. Look at them lyrics. Look at them bars. Is it 111? 1011. Let's get off here and burn this candle. All right, y'all. I'm going to put some socks on my feet because now they done got cold. It's 63 over there on that thing. Be inspired. Be inspired. Get your body moving. We're going to see how far I come along with that stick. We're going to do some martial arts. We're going to do some martial arts. We're going to see how far I come along with that stick. And how much weight I use swinging that bitch. Okay? Because I know I'm losing weight swinging it. Because you working the waist with all that. All that movement is working the intestines. I probably gonna poop, but I'm just saying it's working the intestines, it's working the waist. See all that twisting? It just makes you you don't have to do it with your hand. It's kind of boring, right? So you make it fun when you got something in your hand you can twist with because you got your hands busy. So you're not really thinking about it. So I'm just using my hands so I don't really think about it because it ain't nothing fun about sitting around doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing fun doing this. You rather have something because it makes it more active, right? It makes it more fun because you got something in your hand. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. We're going to see how long. Look, the magic stick. Yeah, I'm going to beat that. Where is it? It went somewhere. I don't even know where I put it at, y'all. It's somewhere around here. I stuck it in a corner somewhere. Yeah, the magic stick. I'm finna manifest with this stick. I'm finna manifest with this stick. The magician. Alchemy. I'm finna manifest with this stick. I got the magic stick. I got the magic stick. Y'all got me cracking up. Greetings, y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute. Let me go get these candles over here. Y'all, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We've been up here doing our magic stick. Doing our magic stick. I'm going to see how much weight I lose tomorrow. I bet I probably lost a pound or two swinging that damn thing. I hope. Look, I hope. Bye, y'all. See y'all later. See y'all in a minute. And I'll see y'all later. I'm finna come back on. So get ready. I'm finna log off. I'm finna come back on for the Box of Gratitude candle. Who do we got? Do we even got anybody? Let me check, because I don't even know if... Oh, yeah, we got me, Luna, Maria, and Bianca. All right. See y'all in a minute. Bye, y'all. See y'all in a minute.